cosmological, theological, and biological visualization. Cosmological, theological, biological visualization. Today, my brothers and sisters, I want to talk about what separates humanity or what separates us from all other species. For example, why are we at the top of the food chain? When we look at all of the different animals, lions are king of the jungle. But they don't have the ability to do what we do. So we have this ability to communicate in a manner where we are intellectually supreme than all the other species on the planet. And then we can take our intellect and we can use it to create tools that allow us to take our intellect and put it into a form of a product, service, information. So that way we can usurp authority over lions, over elephants, over giraffes, over cheetahs, over all of the other species on the planet. Humanity, mankind, is at the top of the food chain. So how do you take that intelligence that you have and use it to create tools so that way your intelligence allows you to be at the top of your game? So today I'm introducing, again, just one of the 1,000 products, services, information that I've created to assist you with becoming, one of the people that's at the top of the food chain in your frequency range. This is my Christmas t-shirt. I don't know why I'm wearing it. Other than it's cold outside and it's really warm. Other than that, it don't read into the wardrobe today. But I want to drop this nugget in your lap as we define these terms. So for me, the definition of intelligence simply means what I call purpose. Now, I do Dear Canary reports. For some strange stretch of the imagination, you don't have your 750-page destiny report done by me. There's a lot of other systems out there. There's a lot of, I know one called the Human Design. Remember I went through the DISC system, DISC. There's a lot of different psychological and personality tests. But if you don't have your destiny, your Dear Canary report that's based upon gematria, that's based upon neurotheology, that's based upon biblical alphanumerics, that's based upon theomathematics, that's based upon the Kabbalah, that's based upon your blood type, that's based upon your star seed type, based upon your God type. All of these gives you crystal clear clarity of the type of intellect that you have. So your intelligence is not just, how smart you are. Your intelligence is actually your emotional capacity. Your ability to hold a visual or visuals. We all have images. So the way that we see is through imagery. That is a mental picture in the brain. So here's a definition that I coined called visualization is the highest form of prayer, because it bypasses language. It speaks in the native tongue of the divine. Symbolic imagery. Anybody that knows me knows that I love visuals. I love images. I love pixels and pictures. As a young kid, I remember my stepmom, Betty Sue Green, brought me a camera when I was like 11 or 12 years old. That got me into photography, and it's been non-stop since then. I love capturing visual images because a visual image, a picture, is actually you are freezing something in time. That's another form of using intellect to create that equals success. So intelligence to me is your life path. Intelligence to me is your purpose. Intelligence, I have a book that breaks down the 9 types of intelligence. And each one of us have a different type of intelligence based upon our destiny, based upon our diakonia. And again, all this information is available at the website, dearcanarereport.com, as well as masterteacher33.com. Just click on the link that says Destiny or Dear Canary Report. Now, it's extremely important, but it's because we all should have our own intellectual mastery. That simply means that God gave you mastery. You are the maestro. You are the best in the world at your own frequency range. That's intelligence. So everybody's definition of is different. My definition of intellect, my definitions of intelligence means connection with your innate attributes and characteristics that were given to you by God. It's not learned. It's what comes naturally. So my intelligence is my creativity. Because I'm a 3, which means creativity. 3, which means creativity. 6, which means responsibility or compassionate. So I'm a compassionate, responsible creator. I'm the best in the world. So my job is to take that creativity that God gave me. I didn't learn it. I didn't do nothing. Look at all of the books. Look at all of the images. Go through my Facebook feed. Look at all the sayings. Look at all the words that I've created. Look at everything I've done over my entire lifetime. The thing that stands out is my creativity. Out of everything that I do, I think the best, my gift, the thing that comes easy to me, I do a lot of things very good. But the thing that is the best, I'm the best in the world at creating, coming up with ideals. And these ideals allow you to be successful. So if you need assistance in the area, that's why I have the Creators Academy, because that's my gift. Creativity is easy for me. So I take that creativity. Now I got to create a tool. Now remember, all animals, eagles and birds, everything, they have creativity. I mean, they have intelligence, but they don't have the level of intelligence that allows them to create tools to master other species. So I can create a tool. Look at technology. Look at bridges. Look at cars. Look at medical technology. Look at like the Tartarian Empire. Look at all of the things that mankind have created using their intellectual capacity. Just think about everything that you use. Look at the microwave. Look at the TV. Look at the cell phone. I'm using the cell phone to create this video. That started off as an ideal in the mind of a man or a woman. Every tool that we use started off as an ideal. Your job, my job, is to help you take your intelligence, help you create a tool that allows you to marry your intelligence and your creative tool-making ability, so that way you don't have to work for someone else, you can work for yourself. So I'm looking for 12 people to join me at the Creators Academy, so that way we can work together to create a tool for you. So that way, again, you can build your own legacy, that you can generate a profit, that you can establish products and services and information based upon your own intelligence, based upon the level of your own awareness. And so when you use your own intelligence to create your own tools, you create your own area of expertise, which is what you call success. So your job is to use your own intelligence to create your own tools, so that way your intellect and your tools that you create allows you to dominate your space. That's the key, because if you look at all of the animal kingdoms, you look at all of humanity, you look at everything that man has created, this phone that I'm using, the computers, the TV, automobiles, that all started off as an ideal in somebody's head. So everything starts off with ideals, what we call intellect. So number one is your intellect. Everybody has intellectual supremacy in their area of expertise. God gave it to you. God gave you intellect. You're very intelligent. Nobody can compete with you in the area of your expertise. So if you don't know the type of intelligence, again, this is inside the Dear Canary Report. That's why if you don't have your Dear Canary Report, please go to the website, dearcanaryreport.com, or the website, masterteacher33.com. Click on the link that says Dear Canary Report. Pick up your Dear Canary Report today. Anybody that's listening to this live that don't have the Dear Canary Report, 50% off today. 50% off anyone who purchased the Dear Canary Report. Normally sells for $4.99, on sale today for $2.49. Anybody who listens to this live or the recording, today is January the 25th. It's a Sunday. So anybody that don't have their Dear Canary Report, you can pick it up today for $249 instead of the regular price. which is $4.99. Pick up the Dear Kenny report. Inside the Dear Kenny report, it totally destroys all doubt. You know exactly what you are the best in the world at. Because nobody is you. There's only one you. Only you can be you. So when you pick up the Dear Kenny report, it tells you what type of intelligence that you have. Me, I know that I'm creative smart. I'm word smart. I have the ability to communicate because those are my numbers. So you can tell what type of intelligence you have based upon what type of numbers you have. So I'm a 336. Like my significant other, my wife is a 224. So that her 2. 2 represents intuition. 2 also represents, again, a peaceful disposition. But 4 represents practicality. 4 represents stability. 4 represents foundational. So the way by which we establish our intellectual supremacy to create tools is different. 224 is different from 336, which is different from 112, and the host of other numbers. So based upon your date of birth, it tells you the path that you are on and the creative power that you have, and you take this creative power that you have and then you create a tool with it. That creativity, that intellect that you have and your creativity creates success. So your success is determined by you using your own creativity and your own intellect. When you combine those two and then you create a product, service, information that benefits other people more than it benefits yourself, boom, you're on your road to establishing wealth, health, wisdom, and great relationships. It is just that simple, but it's also that hard. It is difficult for us to see the value inside the self. It's easy for us to see the value inside of someone else than it is for us to see the value inside of the self. That's the point of the 1,000 for 1,000. So anyone who purchased the Dear Kenny report today, January the 25th, 50% off the regular price of $4.99. You can pick it up today for $4.49, $2.49, $249 today. 750-page Dear Kenny report. Make the payment at masterteacher33.com. Brothers and sisters, visualization is the highest form of creativity. If you can hold it or picture it in your head, if you can picture it in your head, if you can picture it in your head, if you, it can't be on your wall. If you can picture it in your head, you can hold it in your hands. If you can picture it in your head, you can hold it in your hands. If you, not your mama, not the reverend, not the doctor, not the master teacher 33, if you, my brother, if you, my sister, if you can picture it in your head, you can hold it in your hands. I'm at the top grinding and shining. You already know what to do. Come join me. God bless.